All right, so something really important when we measure with short length when we're using a ruler. When we measure with short length and using a ruler, we want to make sure that we do not match up the beginning of what we do with the end of the ruler. Instead, we want to make sure that we're going exactly to that first tick mark right here on the metric side of the ruler. Then, for example, we're going to read this line, go all the way down until you see where it is, where it ends. And it looks as if it is ending exactly at 19 centimeters. So if I were to write this, I would write 19 centimeters if someone asked me what the length of this line was. Now, if they asked me to tell me the length in millimeters, you have to remember that each one of these centimeters has 10 millimeters. So you could either multiply that number by 10, or as we know in math, we would take 19, here's our decimal place, move it one space to the right, and we end up with 190, millimeters. So this is the measurement in centimeters, and 10 times more than that would be in millimeters. Then, if we were going to measure this line, remembering that we have right on 0, or right on that first tick mark, and then measuring all the way to the end of the line. And if you look carefully, you can see that that is 15, and then 5 little tick marks. So if I was writing that in centimeters, it would be 15.5 centimeters, because it's 15.1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little tick marks. And again, if I wanted to write that in millimeters, I could multiply it by 10, or take that decimal place, move it over one space to the right, and I end up with 155 millimeters.